Hey everyone, it's been a while. I've missed you all so much. And to be honest, I didn't really think that anybody would notice that I hadn't posted anything in a while since my subscriber number is not that high yet. But I did get a couple of comments from people saying, we haven't seen your face in ages. So that was really nice to hear. So thank you for everyone who left comments. And I missed you all too. And I missed doing these face to face videos. I've still got a couple of other vlogs that I'm going to edit and upload soon. But I've just been, yeah, just really busy here in Canggu, just enjoying life. I've been learning how to ride a scooter. I've been learning how to surf at the beach down the road, and just catching up on work-related things. Um, and doing some photo shoots here in Bali. It's so beautiful here. And it's really easy to travel around here, much easier than Thailand as well. So if you haven't been to Bali yet, definitely put it on your list. If you want some recommendations, check out some of my vlogs from Bali and Lombok. I just uploaded one from Desert Point. If you're into surfing, you must put that on your list as well. Um, but today I just wanted to talk to you about Rawtill4 because that was the thing that kind of got me started vlogging. That's what drew a lot of people to my channel. So I just wanted to talk about Rawtill4, 80-10-10, and all things sort of plant-based related. Now, since I left Bangkok and moved to Bali, I have not been doing Rawtill4. Not strictly anyway, mainly because it was very easy to do Rawtill4 in Bangkok because I had my fruit market right there, and it was actually the best option for me because there weren't a lot of other places where I could get good vegan food for like breakfast and lunch. There's expensive restaurant, not expensive, but comparatively expensive to how much street food and things like that cost in Bangkok. There were one or two vegan street food places near where I lived, but they do use a lot of tofu, and the food quality wasn't always so great. So Rawtill4 was a really good option for me when I was in Bangkok. But according to the Rawtill4 recommendations for calorie intake, I was definitely not eating as much as they recommended. I was eating maybe 3 coconuts a day and half a durian, something like that. So that's not as much as a lot of people recommend. But please bear in mind as well, I'm really not as active as a lot of people who do Rawtill4. Like I don't go cycling every day, or even do yoga every day or the gym. Like I'll do something every couple of days. I was also still smoking. I am not smoking now since yesterday, so let's see how long that lasts. Um, but yeah, generally but like with Rawtill4, just okay. So since I got to Bali, I've just been so overwhelmed by all the amazing, amazing vegan options. I mean, I said in my Uber vlog, you probably heard me talking to my friend Michael, that I've not even used my Happy Cow app really, like maybe once or twice, but I've not needed to. Nearly every single restaurant here has got vegan options on the menu, or if they don't, they definitely all have vegetarian options. If they don't have vegan options, you can ask them to adapt it very easily. There's a lot of vegans that come to Bali, and if you go up to Ubud, where all the hippies live and they all do yoga and live in the mountains and get spiritual, it's full of vegan stuff and raw food options and stuff like that. Now, I'm not based in Ubud. I'm based in Canggu because I want to learn how to surf, and this is an excellent spot for learning how to surf. And it's got a nice little expat community here as well. So I've made some decent friends, and I'm enjoying living here. And yeah, it's just been nice to be able to kind of ride my scooter, which I can now ride. That was one of the things that I wanted to learn. Um, Ride my scooter to one of the cafes that they have here and have one of their amazing smoothie bowls. So they'll make a delicious smoothie bowl using frozen banana, make like a banana and ice cream with like dragon fruit or strawberries, and then top it with granola and nuts and seeds and things like that. And it's delicious, and I've even been making them myself as well at home. So that's been really nice. And then yeah, just going for dinner either at a restaurant near here, or they have really, really good warungs here, which is Indonesian for restaurant. It's kind of like a street food place like they have in Thailand. Very cheap. For about £2, you can just get a whole plate of whatever you want, and they have incredible options. Like the warungs that they have here. The two most famous ones are Bumi's Warung, which is near Old Man's Beach, and Warung Hebo, and they're both very similar. You can get a choice of white or red rice. Some of them do yellow rice as well, like saffron rice, and then you can get all sorts of different things put on. So they do like green beans or like a bean curry, potato and coconut curry. Then you can have like tofu steaks or tempeh steaks. Um, so like it's incredible. There's so many vegan options there, and it's so cheap. So I've just been filling my plate up. I've been eating abundantly. I've been eating as much as I want, and I've actually lost weight since I've been in Bali. Like I haven't felt fat at any moment, which is actually more than what I can be said for Rawtill4, because there were times on Rawtill4 um, when I wouldn't always feel like I was so in shape and so tight and so toned. Whereas here, I have been. I mean, it could also be because I've been a little bit more active here. Like I've been getting out of the house like at least 3 times a day. Whereas in Bangkok, sometimes I would just leave once a day. Sometimes not even. I sometimes wouldn't leave the apartment. If I had enough food in the house, I wouldn't leave the apartment at all because it's just so hectic outside that I just wouldn't want to go out into that madness. But here it's beautiful, riding my scooter amongst rice fields, going down to the beach, you know, just going for lunch by myself and just bumping into different people that I know it's been really nice. So like food here is quite a social activity as well. So I don't just want to be sitting in my room just like chugging down smoothies. It's just not it's not my lifestyle, and the fruit like available near here is actually the selection's not as good as in Thailand. I mean, if you shopped around a little bit more, you could probably find a market that does durian and passion fruit and mangosteen and all the other things that I like. But actually, I thought about it, and there's only a few different fruits that I like. I like mangosteen, mangoes, durian. Um, that's about it, really. Like to eat in there pure and coconut, young coconut, but not the big ones. It's too much water. Like I like the young coconut where you can scoop out the entire flesh, like or just in one or two pieces, and it's chewy and rubbery, and you know, flavors just amazing. But anything that's too sweet, like I can't eat too much of. It's just I just found myself craving savory food. I just wanted savory food, and I think part of that is because I'm not as active as a lot of people who follow Rawtill4. And this is the thing with Rawtill4. If you want to achieve what Freely has achieved with her body and everything like that, and eat as much as she eats, it can work for you. But then you have to follow her lifestyle exactly. You have to become a hardcore cyclist, go to the gym every day, not drink any alcohol, go to bed early. And you know, that's just not me. Like if we were all supposed to be like little clones of each other, then we would never have been endowed with individuality, but we have been. So for me personally, like I like to stay up late, have a smoke with my friends, talk about the fucking universe and conspiracies and all that kind of stuff. I would feel really sad if I missed out on that by going to bed early and then getting up early and just eating fruit and just going to the market, eating fruit, be by myself. You know, it would just be isolating for me. And because I travel so much, I have to make new friends everywhere I go. So if I'm only hanging out with other vegans and other raw vegans on top of that, that would be extremely isolating. So, you know, it just the lifestyle doesn't suit me. If it suits you, perfect, absolutely perfect. But for me, it didn't suit me, and I'm quite happy with where my body is at the moment. Here are my most recent Polaroids. Um, so you can see I'm in pretty decent shape at the moment, and that's without really like, you know, caning the gym all the time. You know, I go for yoga maybe 3 times a week, and well, not recently. I haven't gone for ages because I've been surfing a lot. Um, but yeah, I think also the other thing is if you want to surround yourself only with other vegans and other raw vegans to help yourself transition to the lifestyle more easily, then that's great. But I actually find that I have more impact when I have all different kinds of friends who eat meat and all sorts, because you know, I am quite passionate about veganism, and since I started Rawtill4, I did do a lot of research on high carb, low fat veganism. So I have all the information there. I can share it with other people and people who are coming from all different perspectives. Some people will come from an animal welfare perspective where they'll ask me questions about veganism, and I'll say to them, well, if you feel compassion for that rooster, for example, who is in that cage, then maybe you shouldn't be eating it. And then they'll say, well, I need the protein and blah blah blah. And I'm actually able to educate them with the information that I have, and they're able to see that it's not difficult for me. It really isn't. I can go to any restaurant that they go to and I can find something that I like and I can eat as much as I want and I'm not gaining weight. And so for people that are, I've been out for lunch with some of my friends here in Bali and they'll be like getting all the food, but they'll skip the rice. I'm like, why are you not eating rice, mate? And, a particular friend will be like, oh, I'm just trying to cut back gaining some weight. And I'm just like, so you're giving up on carbs, you're not eating carbs. And I mean, this is great. This is why I'm so thankful to the Rawtill4 community and the 8 to 10 10 community. And I do still follow a lot of the 8 to 10 10 principles, but I'm able to say to them, it's not the carbs that are necessarily going to make you fat. It's probably the animal products. I'm not like really dogmatic about this. Carbs don't make you fat. Fat makes you fat. Like I do understand that it's calories that make you fat, but if you're eating a calorie dense food like animal products, then you're not going to fill up as quickly as if you eat something that's low in calories, like, vegetables, fruits, clean carbohydrates, low fat. You're going to be able to eat more. So it's going to be harder for you to overeat and you're going to get more nutritional benefits. So you will lose weight. And I've said to a couple of friends, like, if you're worried, male friends, not just female friends, if you're worried about losing weight, why don't you just try cutting out animal products? I don't say to them, like, just go vegan. I just say, just cut down on your animal products, increase in consumption of this, and I guarantee you'll lose weight. And I've had so many friends tell me that they've now, like, this particular friend that I'm talking about, he's gone completely meat-free vegetarian from Monday till Friday. Now, okay, yeah, he's not vegan, but this is a great step in the right direction. People are really starting to realize it. People are starting to listen to me as well. And I've in the last few months, I've had about 5 people transition from either vegetarianism to veganism or from meat eating to vegetarianism or pescatarianism. So it's great. Like, I'm really, really happy. And I'm really happy that I've decided to take a more balanced, moderate approach to my eating and still achieve success on that, because I think now I'm better able to be the example that people can follow. And I'm not like, before I was like, oh yeah, better not put any oil and keep it low sodium. So then I'm trying all these tricks like using lime and chili and like putting extra fruit into my salad to give them more flavor, but because I'm not getting any flavor from the oil. Now I'm just like, fuck it. Like, as long as it's vegan, I'm going to eat it. And if I start gaining weight, then maybe I'll stay away from it. I naturally want to stay away from fatty things anyway, if they're too fatty. But I'll eat French fries. I'll eat them with salt on them. And you've seen my Polaroids. Like, okay, I might not be like super, super ripped like some of the girls in the raw vegan community, but like, I don't think I want to be. I'm actually really happy. I'm really happy with how I look, and I'm really happy with my lifestyle. I'm having great fun, and I can connect with all different people, not just vegan people, and I can spread the message. And for me, that's the most important thing, like spreading the message, getting people onto this lifestyle so that they can help themselves, they can help the planet, they can help animals. Because that's what it's all about, isn't it? It's not just about us. Like, you can be the most supreme, like, healthy lifestyle that you want to, or you can be an example to other people. And I think that I have more impact being that slightly more moderate example. Which also, like, I think this is also why, maybe it's just an excuse that I'm using, but the fact that I still smoke has made me much more approachable to meat eaters, because a lot of them want to defend their position because they don't like the idea that what they're doing is wrong. They don't want to think that they're bad people. So for me to actually be able to say to them, look, I completely understand why you want to hold on to this. I understand that it's completely addictive. Like, I have addictions as well. Even now, I've not thrown out my leather products that I had before, and I have no intention of doing that. And I'm sorry if some of the vegan community think that's wrong, but I have no intention of doing that. I'm not going to throw out my Vivienne Westwood boots that come with me absolutely everywhere and that I've had for 10 years and go with every single outfit. you know, every single leather product I have, I've bought secondhand, so I'm not adding to the peak oil crisis. It's not an ideal situation. I do still think it's wrong, but we don't live in an ideal world. The world that we live in does not make it easy to stick to our principles 100%. But if you can do the best that you can given the situation and considering what's important to you, then you can set the example to other people that they don't have to be perfect, that they can actually do their best as well. And even if their best means, you know, oh, I'm just going to go vegetarian for like 5 days a week and then eat meat at the weekends, maybe that is the best that they can do, because maybe they have like a family that's like really into eating meat and they would disconnect from their family if they, you know, became a vegetarian or vegan. Maybe their parents wouldn't even talk to them anymore. Like, we don't know what other people's situations are. We're still in this transitionary phase, where it's still acceptable to kill animals and exploit them. But people are waking up slowly, and we've just got to be patient with them. So yeah, um, yeah, I think that's kind of, I think I've made my point there. So let me know what you think. It's okay if you disagree with me. That's fine. I understand that some people think it's wrong what I'm doing, and some people think that I should just, you know, become a hardcore cyclist and give up drinking and partying and talking to people who eat meat and whatever. But like, I don't give a fuck. This is what I'm doing. This is what's working for me. And I really just want to say to anybody who's listening to this, just be you, be yourself, and do what suits you to the best of your ability, and be an example to other people as well. Um, just, yeah, just shine your light.